Hi, I'm Zhenya and this is Zhenya's Kitchen. Today here we have some really good ground beef. It's 85.15 and we're going to make meatballs the way I like them. Not in the red sauce, in white, and not just white sauce. Here we have some frozen leftovers of my cream of mushroom soup we made a few videos ago, and I hope you've seen it. If not, go back and watch it. This is how we're gonna utilize the leftovers of our soup. We end up making another soup. We just had this left, and I just said, you know what? For the first time in my life, I'm gonna try and freeze it, and then I'm gonna reuse it, because why not use my own soup versus buying the store-bought, right? Right. So there we are. I'm gonna meet you here. This is gonna go away, but here we're gonna mix the meatballs first. So we have about a pound of beef here, maybe a teeny bit more. This is 3 tablespoons of rice boiled. So I'm gonna just dump them out. You can just use leftover rice, whatever you've got in the fridge. And now here I have, let's see, I have some black pepper. We're gonna aim for about a teaspoon. Salt, probably a couple teaspoons. Eyeballing is the best way to measure those things. Onion, same thing, a teaspoon. Garlic, you can do about a couple teaspoons. And here I have Italian season. I know it's Russian meatballs, I understand, but Italian seasoning is just good. About a half a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. And now we're gonna mix it in. And it's not mix it in. We're gonna give up on this. Hand, wet it. There it goes. Just get in there. Why do I wet my hand? So nothing gets really stuck to it. Obviously it doesn't work. That's what everybody says, you have to wet your hand. Well, meat doesn't stick to me, the rice does. And your rice could be a little bit undercooked because it will expand, just like you would make for your stuffed peppers. This is very similar. You are aiming for the same consistency, similar flavor. There we go. Look at this gorgeousness. Ta-da! Ah, so pretty. So now I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna come back to you and we're gonna chop the onion and then we're gonna start cooking the sauce. So the pan is warming up. It's a little bit above medium. We have this giant onion here. At this point, I'm hoping it's not gonna make me cry because the past few times we made videos, the onions were pretty mean to me. All right. So we've got a giant onion here. We cut quarters and then half rings. I really like half rings lately. Well, now it's quarter rings since we cut it in quarters. It's just perfect for the sauce. It cooks down. The pan's getting hot, so we're gonna put some olive oil from a fancy olive oil bottle. There we go. More onion. It's gonna be good. There we go. Watch your fingers. Watch my fingers. A little bit of a sizzle, very nice. So now we're gonna sweat the onion for about 2 to 3 minutes and we'll come back to you just after that. And then we're going to add my defrosted cream of mushroom soup. I'm so excited. The onion cooked for a couple minutes. It's getting a little color. It's getting soft and delicious. Here I have the leftovers of my soup that got defrosted. It's about, I say it's about 3/4 cup. And I'm going to add just about a 1/3 to 1/4 cup of milk. Just mix it in and put it in the onion. The smell is amazing. I don't know if you remember, if you've seen the recipe, but there is a very fair amount of mushrooms in here that's been pureed. And there is a lot of really good fresh frozen dill. This smells just impossibly delicious. So now we're gonna let it cook just for a couple minutes and then we're gonna come back with meatballs. I started putting meatballs in it. I wanted to heat up. I wanted to bubble up just a little bit. I wanted to get going. So a couple more minutes, I'll meet you here. We're gonna drop some meatballs in. So the sauce is starting to bubble up. Now we're gonna, I have a cookie measure thing because I'm lazy. And I'm just gonna get some meat with it. I'm gonna try to make them pretty even amount, size-ish, circly, and just put them in. And I'm gonna do this with the rest of it. And after I'll do that, I'm going to, the heat is a little bit above medium, I'm going to cover the pan with a dome and let it cook for at least 20 to 25 minutes before I look at it again. I mean, I will probably check on it just in case, because the sauce might get a little too thick and we don't want things to burn, but we don't want to move the meatballs. I'm not pre-frying them before. I am not, I don't put an egg on it or anything. So we want them to actually stay still and cook and get firm, so we don't lose them and it doesn't become onion, mushroom soup, ground beef, rice mixture. We want it to be an actual meatballs in the most delicious sauce. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cover it with a dome, and when I look at them, we're probably gonna do it together and we're gonna see where we are and what we want to do. So I'll meet you in about 25 minutes. We'll see what happens after I cover them and they cook. So the meatballs cooked for another 20 minutes. It got a little smooshed up together. We don't mind. If you do mind, if you want them all separately pretty, you can fry them together like separately first to get them all clumped up just in one meatball separately, or you can add an egg, but we're cool with it. This is looking amazing. I'm gonna take a couple tablespoons of sour cream because I can't really mix it in because then it's gonna be a too real mush. It will spread out on its own. So all we're gonna do now is let it cook under dome and let the sour cream spread out just a little bit. Just another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna be totally ready for the taste test. So I'll come back to you in 5 minutes. I might help it a little bit, be very careful. And I'm gonna mix in the sour cream just a teeny bit. So we're gonna let it cook for 5 minutes in sour cream, and I'll be back. The meatballs look deliciously mushy. So we're gonna go with that. Taste test time. It cooked in a little sour cream in my mushroom soup. It got messy everywhere. It looks smoking hot. It looks delicious. It looks creamy. I see the onion. It's gonna be hot. Oh, it smells so good. I can smell the dill from the mushroom soup. Don't look at it, it's mushy. It tastes amazing. The rice cooked. You can't really taste much of it. It just gives you nice substance, but it's everything soft, which is nice. The meat is delicious. You can feel the dill. You can feel the sweetness of the onion. There is a little bit of some sour cream and that soup creaminess on the back. This is just delicious and so tender. I won't change a thing. Messy and smooshy is the way to go. I'm Zhenya, this is Zhenya's Kitchen, and this is my take on meatballs and cream of mushroom soup.